Hello everyone, my name is Richard Kaslak from Phybridge. Today I'm with Reggie Alvarez, the EVP of Advisor and Information Services, and James Lee, the Director of Information Services at IPC, a leading financial services firm. They have deployed a Mitel IP solution here at IPC over a year ago. They put 40 of their users onto the solution, and we're here to talk to them today about some of the experiences that they've had and some of the plans that they have going into the future. So first of all, Reggie, I'd just like to ask you, since the first day of deployment, have you had any sort of quality issues or problems from the user's experience?
Richard, to answer your question, we've not had any issues at all. In fact, the experience has been excellent. But just to back up, one of the reasons we went into this was as a national financial services organization, we needed solutions to meet the demands of today. And having internal and external call center people and sales force, the IP telephony was going to support some of these needs. We also had companies and offices across the board and in different floors of this building, and there was a challenge in how to implement. And when Unifier came about, there were huge wins to be had, and I'm pretty sure James would be able to elaborate on some of those technical elements that would support how we were successful.
Can you describe the initial deployment and how the Unifier was able to economically help you with that move to IP?
Sure, absolutely. You know, first off, the deployment itself was one of the simplest deployments that I've ever experienced. You know, we were a little bit apprehensive about exploring this new type of technology, and you know, kind of coming to terms with the fact that we were going to use our existing voice network as now really a data network for IP telephony. You know, we had imagined that this deployment would be quite similar to setting up you know, a small LAN or perhaps a subnet, but it was actually simpler than that. You know, after unpacking the Unifier, we had racked it, plugged in our existing telephone cabling into the box, and within hours we were up and running with a brand new IP telephony system.
Excellent. Now, did you experience any network or business disruptions during the deployment?
In fact, not at all. And we were, again, a little bit nervous about what to expect, and we closely monitored what the impact to our data network would be. And quite frankly, there's been zero degradation, zero network failures. There's been no bottlenecks in the network at all. In fact, our voice network and our data network have been flawless since day one.
Excellent. Now, it's been over a year now. Have you had any complaints from the users as far as call quality issues or drop calls?
Absolutely none. You know, other than picking up a different telephone set, the users have no idea, you know, of what technology their voice is being transmitted on. So for them, it's been seamless. You know, in fact, I would say in some scenarios the call quality has been improved over what was there before.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Now, traditionally, a company would have to invest in monitoring tools for their network to ensure QoS. Mm-hmm. Have you had any experience with that?
You know, that was a big concern. QoS is very important to us as an organization. As you know, as it's really the foundation of our service delivery from a technology perspective. And one of the, you know, sort of key pieces here is with the Unifier technology, we're able to have a physical separation between our voice and data network. So I haven't had to invest in any additional infrastructure to do any additional monitoring on our data network to make sure that's okay, and any additional monitoring on our voice network to make sure that that's within service parameters as well.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Reggie, given your experience to date, what are the next steps for IPC on the unified communications front?
What we are planning to do, given the success of this pilot, if I may call it, and given the needs of our organization now, we have a lot of mobile staff, mobile sales force, as well as the opportunity for teleworking. What we've decided to do is roll out to our entire organization by the end of Q3 a conversion to this solution. And I'm pretty sure James is happy to take on that role.
In fact, we've just made a commitment, and we've ordered the additional sets and Phybridge unifiers to deploy the remainder of the organization, and we're looking forward to one of our another easy integration.
Excellent. Well, I thank you both for joining me today. Thank you all for attending, and have a nice night.